Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Sydney. In this video, we are going to talk about how to set up your Poshmark closet to make more sales. So this is actually a pretty weird question that I get asked on a pretty regular basis. So I wanted to kind of talk about how you should organize the items in your Poshmark closet, because it is very important in terms of people shopping in your closet, because they want to know essentially what kind of items you carry, and you need to be able to showcase that within their first impression of your closet. So that is what we are going to talk about in today's video. Before I get started, I did want to thank everybody who has ordered face masks from me. Several of you have placed orders, and I'm so grateful for that. I will put the link to my Etsy store down in the description box if you are interested in getting one. So that will be in the description box and in the comments. Before I get started, let me know in the comments down below if you are somebody who just kind of, you know, doesn't really pay attention to how your closet is organized, or are you somebody who organizes your closet by category? Let me know if you have had success with organizing it by category, if you have noticed anything. I love hearing about, you know, people's selling strategies and analyzing patterns and data and all of that. So let me know in the comments below if you organize your closet or if it's just a random mix of items. Okay, so let's talk about how to set up your Poshmark closet. Like I said, this is really important. You have to think about it in terms of walking into a store. Usually you will find, you know, displays and things like that when you first walk into a store to give you kind of the first impression of that store and what that store carries. So that is how you have to think about this in terms of your Poshmark closet. I did work in retail for over 10 years doing fashion merchandising, so I have worked on this in a brick and mortar setting, and I have kind of adapted this into my Poshmark closet. So I want to kind of share these tips with you in terms of how you can adapt these into your Poshmark closet as well, which will help you to make more sales. So the first tip I have for you is to keep your new arrivals near the top of your Poshmark closet. Think about when you walk into a clothing store. The newest items that that store has are usually at the very front of the store. For example, American Eagle. If you walk into American Eagle, the first thing you see are the new in-season items. It's usually a big giant table with everything displayed. You've got a good mix of stuff. You've got mannequins on the table. You've got, you know, just a good display representing what they have in store that is brand new. So you want to keep these new arrivals in your closet near the top of your closet. That being said, the second tip is to keep a good variety of items at the top of your closet that represent what you sell in your closet. You know, ideally you want to be representing as many markets as possible that Poshmark has: men's, women's, kids, the home market, things like that. So whatever markets you sell in, you need to keep those showcased at the top of your closet. If somebody comes into your closet and they click on an item and they want to see what else you have in your closet, if they go to the top of your closet and they only see, you know, just men's items or just kids items, and they're looking for women's items, they might move on to another closet. You have to keep in mind that people have very short attention spans, and they're not going to take the time to go scrolling through your closet to see what you carry in the different markets. So definitely keep a good mix of items at the top of your Poshmark closet. People ask me this all the time, if I organize my Poshmark closet by categories, and the answer is no, I never have. It's always been just random variety, just sharing a variety of items. And I understand there are people who do organize by category, and if that's just something you like to do, then, you know, go for it. If that works for you, absolutely keep doing it. But that's just never something over the past 5 years of selling that I've ever done. I think it's a really good strategy to keep a variety of items and a mix of items, you know, throughout your Poshmark closet. That being said, you don't want to delete out of season items. People ask me this a lot too. If I delete Christmas items or if I delete Halloween items, the answer is no. You never know what people are shopping for. You never know what they need at different times of the year. You never know, you know, what season, or if they're going on vacation somewhere and they might need something. People take their Christmas photos sometimes during the middle of the summer. So you have to keep this in mind. People need stuff all the time. There's a reason that Target carries bathing suits year round. You know, people go on vacations year round. You just never know what people need. People need things for costumes. People need things for theater and plays and TV shows and all kinds of things that people are constantly shopping for. So you want to keep those items in your closet. You don't necessarily have to make a huge effort to constantly share these items, as they are not as sought after during other times of the year, but people will still be able to find your items via search. So you don't want to completely delete them, because those are potential sales for you. So if you have winter items, don't delete them, leave them in your closet during the summer, and vice versa. Something else that you want to keep in mind is that you need to keep a good variety of price points near the top of your closet. You need to create a mix of items that represents, you know, the different price points that you have in your closet. If if somebody goes to your closet and they see like you have 10 Louis Vuitton bags at the top of your closet, they're just gonna assume that you only sell $1,000 Louis Vuitton bags, and they're probably gonna move on. So you need to keep a good variety of price points. You know, you need to have your $15 to $20 items, maybe a $50 item, a $100 item. Don't just put all of your expensive items at the top of your closet, because that kind of gives a false representation. If you have somebody come to your closet who's not looking to buy a $200 item, you want them to see that they can also shop your closet for, you know, better price points on more affordable items. Next, you want to put matching items near each other. You know, again, think about when you walk into a store and you see mannequins at the very front of the store. They have dressed these mannequins in a variety of items. They've put jewelry on the mannequins. They've done tops, dresses, jeans, shoes, all kinds of accessories. And that is kind of what you need to do with your closet. Obviously, you can't have mannequins. I mean, you can absolutely photograph stuff together and, you know, put those as your cover shots, and just put a disclaimer in the listing that, you know, this top is also available, this necklace is also available for sale. You can do things like that to kind of merchandise your items and give people a good idea of how to create outfits from the items in your closet. And you want to put these items close to each other. You don't want to have to send somebody through your closet, you know, on a massive search for something. You want to have all of the items within the outfit next to each other. If you are selling, you know, bathing suit separates, keep them next to each other. Don't, you know, share them all kinds of ways in your closet where people can't find them. Also, if you're selling bathing suit or suit separates, you want to put disclaimers in your listing that the matching piece is also available. But you don't necessarily want to list them as a pair, especially if they are different sizes. You want to list them as separate sizes. And even if they're the same size, you also want to list those as separates as well, because people might not necessarily wear the same size bottom as the same size top. So you want to list them separately, but keep them next to each other in your closet so that people can easily find these items. Again, people have very short attention spans. They do not want to have to go on a search through your closet to have to find items that match each other. And if you are, you know, keeping these items that match each other together, you're going to have a higher likelihood of selling a bundle to somebody. Poshmark is set up for people to sell bundles to each other. You know, the shipping is almost $8, so people don't want to have to pay $8 shipping on just one item. They want to buy multiple items from you. So you have to kind of create this scenario where they are able to do that. And the more effort you put into, you know, putting outfits together versus putting everything of the same category together, you're gonna be more likely to make a sale if somebody can see that you have a variety of items in your closet versus if they want, you know, a top and you have all your jeans at the top of your closet. They're not gonna take the time to scroll all the way to the bottom. And I know that they can filter your closet by the tops, but honestly, a lot of people may not know how to do that, or they may not even realize that they can do that. So you kind of have to make it easy for them to shop in your closet. And just for me personally, I don't feel like that is putting everything in the same category lumped together. I much prefer to put things mixed in a variety where people can see what I offer in my Poshmark closet. You know, maybe they'll buy multiple items from me. You know, you can put items of the same color together. You, again, put matching items together. Get creative with it and, you know, make it your own. But be willing to show people that you have a variety of items in your closet. And be willing to showcase that so that when they click on your closet, they can see that immediately. You don't want them to have to do extra work to see what you carry in your closet. Because the more work a customer has to do, the more likely you are to lose that sale. Okay guys, that's my video for today. I hope this helped somebody. If it did, definitely leave me a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next video.